I'm not even gonna apologize for this desk looking like this. It is what it is. I recently went to Panama and then I bought these. So these are, what the fuck do you call this? Filter ring adapters. That's simply because I bought one of these. Same brand. What is this? K&F Concept. First time I've heard of it. Variable ND filters, right? These quiet, man. The reason I bought it was simply because it's been long overdue, but also it was surprisingly way cheaper in Panama. I don't even know if you get this brand here. I just know indie filters, variable indie filters are expensive in South Africa. And I got this one and a bigger one for the bigger lens. They didn't have the correct size, but also it doesn't matter. Check there. Look. Doesn't matter because in any case you have different diameters on your lenses. What I want to try is, so I bought this a while ago. This is a TT-artisan manual focus lens. There's one drawback, two actually. It's for crop sensor camera. In the same sense, it's also fine because this was to play around with, man, you know. And I've also learned and noticed that you don't need to have full frame cameras. Just, you know, I will always say this, it depends on what you are shooting and what the output is for. Like the camera that I'm shooting this on, the ZV-E10, nice camera. I think that, yeah, the technology allows me to, you know, get decent footage. The lens is a bit cuck because it's a 16-50. What's nice about this one is this one goes down to f1.4. A slight drawback, like I said, is that it's cropped. So this works better on my full frame on the A7 III, simply because I have a viewfinder here. I don't have a viewfinder in the ZV-E10. To get that like tack sharp focus is much more difficult on the ZV-E10 than on the A7 III that has a viewfinder. This is not a gadget review or anything like this. All I basically wanted to do was, because this goes down to 1.4 and I have the variable ND filter, if I can pair this and shoot something in the day, I think that will look cool. Don't you think? Don't you think? Oh wait. So the aim of this video is to do exactly that. These rings confused me because as buyer, I don't even think that like as well. Yeah, this is not quite because you have to turn this. But anyway, that's too small. That's too smally woolly. Was is das? Nou sien, hy is nou weer te groot. Yes, today. Hy is te groot. I mean, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. You know, it's not going to be the end of the world. But if it does work, it will be quiet. Anyway, also, check how this looks. Doesn't this look... Let me just add some light here so you can see. Yeah, like a tiki. This is a tiki. It's very nice because, you know, you can just... There's your aperture. And then there's your focus. And what's nice about the aperture is that it's like... I don't know if you can hear, just... You see? It's not like a continuation. The focus is obviously smooth. It seems like I don't have the right size. Now you see this kind of looks like it can work, but it's not the right size. Hy's nou weer te groot. Oh man, that would have been so cool. But it's not a train smash. So check here. All my pro and coins. Mexico. Panama. cool if I could have paired this with this lens. Yeah, shame. Oh no. Movie guy. What's this? Oh. Mwah, mwah. Anyway, that was just a random something. All these rings, and it doesn't fit because I don't have this size. I don't have this size. Ek moet seker maar dit harder aan my sit. Yesterday. This sounds like a bit kak. And it's also not telling me what the size is. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I think I should go play around some more with this. This is a nice setup because I mean the images are nice, but the focusing, oh. So yeah, the images are very nice, but the focusing, I must say, it's difficult because you get so used to the autofocus that these cameras offer, right? Why is this thing in cancel tracking? You kind of become lazy. It's like this camera of mine. So it's similar to this boy, right? To the Pentax. Also fully manual focus. I think in a sense also with the Pentax, because it's film, you know you only have X amount of exposures. So your whole approach, because you have a film camera in your hand, is, how can I say, it's you pace yourself because you don't want to waste, where you get so used to this digital camera that you know you tuck 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 tuck, you know. So I think this is quite cool to have this lens, and like I said, the images, if you get your focus right, the images are nice, bro. Anyway, that's that. Also, look at all this mess. Look at all this mess here. Like, I don't know how I'm focusing with everything here. I should clean it. I'm not gonna apologize for it looking like this, because is maar net een van die dinge. Yeah, it's hectic. But I really do need to clean because it's just gonna pile up and, you know, slorderig, messy, 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 messy.